You have 24-hour, 7-day-a-week access to your unit. Sizes range from 5x5 to 10x25. They also have outside covered and uncovered spaces available for vehicles, boats, trailers, and RVs. Jessup Premium Storage on the Waycross Highway in Jessup.
And good morning. You're listening to the Big Dog, WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jessup. Big Dog Country, WIFO FM Jessup, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. It is a Friday morning. You've just about make it to the weekend. All kinds of great stuff going on. And Bob and I'll talk about it in just a few moments. Mostly sunny and hot today. High today of 95. Heat index of 106. Low tonight of 74. Tomorrow, partly sunny and hot. High of 95. 40% chance of showers with a high, heat index of 105 tomorrow. Then on Sunday, mostly sunny and hot. So hot, 95 today, 95 tomorrow, 95 on Sunday, heat index over 100. The automotive levels at 9.4 feet and falling. And it is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mybridge Ford and Blackshear, by Jessup Premium Stores, located out here on the Waycross Highway, and by Murphy Builder Supply, located on Northeast Broad Street in downtown Jessup. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
You awake this morning?
Barely, but I'm
barely. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, you went down to Jacksonville to the name of the new stadium down there, no longer Everbank.
Everbank is TIAA Bank.
TIAA. All right.
Jonathan, nobody can tell me what it stands for, but it apparently stands for something. But
it had to stand for something at one time, you know, TIAA. Well, it's just like we call BB&T Bank. You know, it stands for something, but everybody calls it BB&T. But that's the TIAA. So it's the owner of Everbank now, right?
Everbank sold out.
Yes, what I mean. They own it now. Yeah, TIAA bought Everbank, so there's no more Everbank. It's TIAA. So a bigger bank bought out a big bank. Okay, and then a Goliath bank will come out and buy the bigger bank.
With a better name. Everbank sounded good.
Yeah, Everbankville, you know, right there on the banks of the St. Johns River in downtown Jacksonville. TIAA. Now it's TIAA. TIAA.
It was a good crowd getting in park. I mean, I never realized the game was at 7. I thought it was 7:30, so I got caught in traffic. So, but got there. It was good, and I got some good interviews. Talked to some young kids trying to make the team. Talked to this kid named Quentin Meeks, a cornerback out of Stanford. Had a good game, almost had an interception, but had a good interview with him. I said Bortles came to the press room, as did Coach Marone. Of course, he got hit with a question about the national anthem. His 4 players didn't come out of the locker room, which is disappointing, but couldn't find 3 of those 4 guys. You know, only Telvin Smith spoke, but he really didn't have anything to say. They don't. I mean, it's like they don't even know why they're doing it. I mean, it's got to say.
They're just doing it, just be doing it. They don't know why.
They don't have any.
Why you do? I don't know. It just seems like the cool thing to do. I mean, that's
sad.
I don't know, but
they're losing that PR battle. But anyway.
Well, I like what he had to say. You know, they have to answer to the fans and to the media. You know, tell the fans why you're doing it. They don't understand. We're not going to get into that. This is our 3rd, 4th year of it, and I'm tired of talking about it. BB&T, Branch Banking and Trust. You know, someone just texted that in. We know BB&T stands for Branch Banking and Trust. Now we just got to find out what TIAA stands for. Been around 100 years, apparently the bank has. And now the big name is up on the stadium already.
It's on. Yeah, they got signs everywhere.
Okay.
No, but the big story down there, getting ready for the big concert down there Sunday, September 2nd. Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
Jason Aldean and Leonard Skinner going to be
there. What a band.
Built that brand new outdoor complex.
Yeah, Daly's Place or something like that. Yeah, I get emails on that all the time. It's right next to it, that big white tent looking thing.
It's a beautiful place. Looking forward to that concert on the 2nd of September, Labor Day weekend.
All right, someone just sent in. John B. just sent in. Not that B, another B. Okay. TIAA, Teachers, Insurance, and Annuities. Okay, so that's what it stands for. Out of New York City, Teachers, Insurance, and Annuities. TIAA. We'll just stick with TIAA. That's a lot easier to say. Hey.
Would you say home of the Jaguars?
Well, they pay big bucks to that, and so, you know, you're supposed to say wherever the Jags play, you're supposed to say TIAA Field.
Sure. sure. It's all
stadium or whatever.
About the money. So
yeah, well, they pay all that money for their name to be on there. So when the media talks about it and say the Jacksonville Jaguars play at TIAA Stadium, they're supposed to slap that in there, Bob. You know. So, you know, you get a chance to talk to a lot of these young guys that are there, and a lot of them will be there at the end of August. You know, you just know the emotions they must be going through every day, wondering if they're going to make that squad.
It's going to be interesting what they do with the quarterback situation. I mean, Cody Kessler had a good game yesterday, but, you know, doesn't have a lot of experience. They've lost their veteran Chad Henne that was the backup for years, so be interested to see. The youngster from Nebraska didn't look too good last night, so he's the third-string quarterback. So I'm sure they're going to be looking, you know, it'll be interesting what the quarterback pecking order is after Bortles. Does Kessler solidify himself as number 2? Do they go find number 3, or they stick with the rookie from Nebraska? So they claimed last night he was nervous because he was playing from his home crowd or hometown. He's from New Orleans, and they played the Saints last night.
I'm playing in front of your home crowd.
That's what Bortles was trying. They were asking why he had such trouble, but Bortles was saying he was nervous because he was playing in front of his hometown fans, I guess. New Orleans. He's from New Orleans, so anyway.
Okay. Well, Sarah, apparently somebody just woke up and heard the news that I see county millage rate is going up. They might have been sleeping for a day or two. Well, you know, some people just don't keep up with the news real close there, Bob, and then suddenly they hear, yeah, it's a tentative suggestion by the county council. I saw some emails that came in this morning. There are going to be some talking about it at their next get-together. So it's a tentative thing.
They're meeting Monday.
Meeting Monday, yeah. And so if you have questions or comments about it, the county council will be meeting on Monday. And where do they meet, Bob?
County Commissioner's meeting room.
At the county commissioner's meeting room.
Don't ask me the address.
It's right there on Walnut Street, between Walnut Street and Pine Street, right before you get to the post office there on the left. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay, someone just texted me. A friend says, ask Bob if he's heard any news on T.Y. McGill. Haven't heard what house?
He's in Kansas City's camp.
He's in Kansas City camp? Okay.
He's with the new team, but I said, I think they lost their game last night. They gave the scores right back, and I said, I just got back late last night from Jacksonville and put on.
So McGill's with Kansas City now?
Yeah, he's with Kansas City.
Okay.
Let's see.
So you haven't heard any of the latest news on that?
Kansas City lost 17-10 to the Texans, but like I said, it's preseason, so I'm not sure. I mean, check the website, see if you mean, but that's where he's at. I said at the TY camp, a lot of people saw him at the camp. He ran a successful camp. All the kids enjoyed that. So
yeah. And who was he playing with before he started with Kansas?
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
And then he went to Cleveland, and now he's with Kansas City.
Okay. And what position does he play?
Defensive line.
Defensive line.
Tackle. Right.
Yeah. Played for Wayne County several years ago. Great player.
I'm sure he'll make that roster. And I said, I think Kansas City's a better fit for him, better team. So
okay.
Anytime you get out of Cleveland, the mistake not all. You just had a big smile on Cody Kessler's face last night. Oh, I'm out of Cleveland. But Cleveland's new quarterback, Baker Mayfield, looked good last night. Threw a couple of touchdowns. They say he's not starting. I don't know why, but Baker Mayfield thinks he's starting before the end of the season over in Cleveland. But
okay.
They went out and got Tyrod Taylor from Buffalo, and the coach for some reason keeps stressing that Tyrod Taylor's their starting quarterback. But they drafted Baker Mayfield number 1, and Baker Mayfield believes he can be the number 1 quarterback, and showed it last night. Looked awfully good. So the debate's probably already underway in Cleveland. So, it's still Cleveland.
Why is Cleveland like it's all the jokes, you know? Just everybody kind of makes fun of it and that kind of thing.
I was listening to AM 1370 Fox Sports yesterday.
Our AM station, folks, Fox Sports.
Cleveland Browns, their last 9 number 1 picks, not even on the roster.
9.
How bad can it be?
Now, how bad can you pick?
I mean,
I think I changed my picker.
You're going to miss 1 or 2, but 9 in a row, 9 number 1 picks in the last 9 years, all have been
not even on the roster.
Duds. didn't pan.
How do you do that? I mean,
That's called
you get
bad.
the number one pick each year practically. You got all those players to choose from. You can go out there and get the hoss, man, the stud, the guy that can really put it together. And you go off and make 9 bad picks.
Johnny Manziel was one of them. Remember Johnny Manziel?
Oh, yeah.
Playing in the Canadian League.
Yeah. They said he looked terrible up there.
What did he throw? 6 interceptions in that game?
Yeah.
But anyway.
And once you stay out of playing for a few years, it's hard to get that rid of that.
They may hit a home run with him. I said he gave Georgia fits in that Rose Bowl.
Yes, he did.
As a player.
Yeah.
But he looked good last night in his debut in the NFL.
Yeah. But we still beat him.
He's got a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
We went overtime. That was a great game. I went back and watched that game. I had that game on DVR. I realized how good that game was. That was a great game.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was.
SEC championship game. I got that ended that badly. That was a good game too.
Which was it? The last year's?
Yeah, the championship game. No, we lost to Alabama.
No, we lost the national championship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The national
I thought you said the SEC championship.
No, I said the national
okay,
championship.
I misunderstood you then. Yeah, we won the first half, lost the second half, and that's what counts. Okay. Somebody wants to know, Bob, are the dogs ready?
Oh, we're ready.
They're ready.
In fact, there's my friend in Jacksonville. He had this friend down there for years. He's a diehard Steeler fan, so we both have that in common. But he's a diehard Gator. And he even admitted last night, he said he didn't want to hear anything about Georgia, Florida for the next 5 years because he knows his team's not going to beat Georgia. He's done conceded the next 5 years.
He's already conceded?
Yeah, he said Georgia's got Kirby Smart, and Kirby's got the blueprint from Saban, and he's loaded with talent. So he said he didn't want to talk about the Georgia-Florida game this year. He said,
okay, Georgia's playing. I don't know if I've ever even heard of this college before. Austin P. Governors? Where in the world is Austin P from, and why are they called governors?
Tennessee, and he was a governor.
What did he say?
Tennessee, he was a governor.
So Austin P. was a governor of where?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. So they're from Tennessee somewhere. Okay. Do they have over 1,000 students?
We talked about it. I asked Jonathan what kind of mascot they have. That guy down in a suit looks like a governor. I don't know. So, I don't know.
Well, then we turn right around the next weekend, and after Labor Day weekend, we play the Gamecocks at South Carolina.
That'll be a key SEC game right off the bat. It's a tough place to play in Columbia. They got it. Yeah.
Well, William Bryce Stadium there. With those imposing high lights that they go far up in there. You can see those lights above that stadium way before you even get near.
So hopefully the weather's going to cool down before that, because I remember a couple of days they all stick Georgia way up in the nosebleed sections on the one side.
Mm-hmm.
And when that sun is it's just brutal.
I'm sure it is.
Hot in William Bryce Stadium.
I thought they usually played their early games at night. Of course, this all has to do with TV. Whenever TV wants it, that's when they play.
Yeah, I'm sure the times are. I think it's a 3:30 kickoff.
Yes, you will be in the sun.
If my memory is right, I believe it's already been set for 3:30 kickoff.
As a Jacksonville Jaguar affiliate, we get a couple of free tickets every single year, along with club seat passes and parking passes and stuff like that. And every year they've mailed us these big old tickets to us. We've got these big old tickets, and then we've got the club seat passes also, and the parking passes, and it's all in one big envelope, nice and printed on heavy paper. It looks good and glossy and all that. The way that I have to do it now, Bob, I had to call them up yesterday because I got the email from them. I said, what do I do here? I said, y'all mail me the parking passes. How do I get my tickets offline? Do I get them and print them or whatever? She says, no, it's completely done by an app on your smartphone. And so she walked me all the way through it. And so on my phone is an app for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And then I go to a certain site there, and there are the tickets. And then when I get up to the gate, I hit barcode, and they scan it. So no printed tickets, no printed club seat tickets. The only thing I got printed is the parking passes. Now that's totally different. Man, if I didn't have a smartphone, I don't know what in the world I'd do. But you have to hold it up there and then read the barcode, so it's all on your phone. Everything's on your phone. All the tickets, all the club seat passes, and all that. All right, Bob, there is the mascot right there for the Austin Peay Governors. It does look like a governor.
More like Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, it does kind of look like Colonel Sanders, doesn't it? With a big tall hat, you know, like that. And what kind of mustache do they call that? You have any idea? I mean, there's a name for it. I can't think of it. You know, it's
handlebar.
Big, huge mustache.
Jonathan's saying what it is.
What is it?
Handlebar.
Huh?
Handlebar.
Handlebar. That's right. Handlebar. Mustache. Oh, Lord, I just hit off on the screen there. Let's see here. It looks like he's got the little soul patch below his lip there, the lower lip. He got a soul patch. And it looks like he's got an eye patch over his left eye there, too.
Monocle.
Yeah, it's one of them. What now? It's a
monocle.
Monocle, yeah. So he's got a monocle on. He's got a monocle on, a big black top hat with a red band around it. Red jacket on, just part of a jacket. Yeah, it looks more like a symbol than it does a jacket. With that soul patch, handlebar, mustache, and a monocle over his left eye. So the Austin Peay Governors.
I had dinner at the store last night. We went to Jacksonville. Took Grant Lewis with me and going to the metal detectors, and he beeps. So Grant had a pocket knife in his pocket.
Oh, Lord, you can't do that.
And most times they take it, you know. But Grant was about to ditch it, and luckily one of the police officers went over and said, "That looks like a keepsake." Yeah, he said, "I've had it a long time." He said, "Well, I'll tell you what to do." He said, "See that palm tree over there?" He said, "Just go over there and bury it by that palm tree, and just when you get back, you can pick it up." So at least he didn't take his pocket knife, so that was pretty nice of the guy. So I didn't realize what was going on. I got to the metal detector, and I looked over, and all of a sudden Grant's walking back. I said, what happened? Where's he going? And this lady standing, I said, "What's happened to my friend?" She says, "I don't know, he's your friend." I said, "Well, yeah, but he's not coming to the metal. Where's he going?"
They're taking away.
I didn't know what was going on, but I've had friends of mine they've had that happen to them. They've gone to stadiums where they just forgot they had a knife, you know.
It's like me. I got my pocket knife in there, you know.
They didn't wind up making you throw it away. So
any good Southern man has a pocket knife in his pocket.
Like at the airport, you know, they just
you don't think about it.
They make you ditch things instead of keeping it. So but that was nice of the officer to take him to the side and say, "Look, it looks like a pretty nice keepsake. You need to, you know, I'll throw that away. You need to put it over there and just get it when you come out." So that was pretty nice of him to do that.
That happened to me at Wild Adventures years ago after 9/11. That next season, you know, I'm just walking down. You have a pocket knife in my pocket all the time. Just walking, you know. I had to walk all the way back to the car, put it in there, and walk back.
That's what I told him. I said,
"We just don't think about it."
Yeah, I told him to take it back to the car. He said, "No, just put it over there." So, but like I said, we were running late because I thought the game was at 7:30, and the game kicked off at 7 o'clock, which was good as far as time was. It wasn't too bad getting back, but you got stuck in traffic.
Okay. Someone just texted in. Always you can text questions and comments into our regular business line, 427-3711, 912-427-3711. Our main business and studio line is text enabled, so you can text stuff in. It just pops up here on the screen at 912-427-3711. Someone just texted in. The Austin Peay and South Carolina games are at 3:30.
Both of them 3:30.
3:30. I'm surprised the Georgia game is at 3:30.
I'm sure the Georgia game's televised, the first one on the SEC network, and then CBS probably has the 3:30 game against Carolina. I think all the Georgia games pretty much going to be on TV like they were last year, so it's going to be a big season. Hopefully got the stadium ready by now. A friend of mine down in Jacksonville said he went to Athens during media day, and he said the stadium wasn't, you know, you can't really get much access to the stadium.
What are they doing to it?
They're revamping the whole stadium on the
they're moving the
walking the dog.
Yeah,
they're going to walk right into their new locker room.
That's right. So the locker room's going to be on the other side under the bridge instead of the far side of the railroad track.
First time the team comes out that side of the stadium, so it's going to be kind of different. So I thought on the other side where they used to come out, they used to have the big old granite bulldog.
Right.
They moved that, and that's a big controversy.
Yeah, I've heard about that. It got moved out of the stadium. Yeah,
because the people that donated that big bulldog, I can't remember what the name of the town was, but they are irate because they don't like where they moved it. So
yeah, I heard about that. That you know they go off and make that big donation. It's right there as part of the stadium, as part of the tradition, and then boom, it's stuck outside the stadium. I don't know who in the world made that decision.
It's been there since 2002, so they're not real happy where they moved it to. And I'm not sure they moved it to. I think they moved it outside the stadium.
Yeah, outside the stadium.
You're going to come in the dog walk right there by that building, but but they're not happy. So,
Yeah.
big controversy up in Athens. They're taking a lot of heat for that.
Well, the thing about it is everybody's not at the dog walk. You know, most people who go to the stadium don't go through that area. So, you know, unless you go through that area, you won't even know that that's there.
I just hope they get the stadium ready by week 1.
Well, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Okay, another person text in. Does Bob know anything about Hilton Head, South Carolina, coming to our town tonight? Do anything about the team? What kind of team are they?
It'll be a good team. Coach Creed was in here the other day talking about they've got several Division I athletes. He got one of the best defensive backs in the country. So it's going to be a fun game. Should be fun. And I think it's just good to be able to hit somebody besides yourselves. And that's just like Cody Kessler said last night. You know, you go through practice, it's one thing, but you know when you get in a live situation, you know that's what you want. You want live competition. So that's why these scrimmages are set. You know, you get one at the end of the school year, and you get one before the season begins. But Wayne County's again going to have to sit by next week and just watch everybody play, and then go to Ludwig the following week. So after the scrimmage, we have 2 weeks to get ready for the first game. So Coach Creed says it's going to be a pretty good competitive team, so it should be fun. I'm looking for a big crowd. Like I said the Midnight Madness crowd was tremendous.
Yeah, we should have a big crowd tonight. I know it's scrimmage, but still, it's
a lot of excitement, a lot of talent. I said it's just, you know, knock on wood, just get to the scrimmage without anybody getting hurt. That's what Joe for.
Yeah.
So. But it should be a fun game.
So Wayne County, Hilton Head, at JC Stadium tonight, there on Donaldson Madry Field. Kickoff is at what time, Bob?
7:30.
7:30. And our coverage will begin at
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Okay, we got the softball game first. And Wayne County's playing here?
North Cobb.
North Cobb here at home.
One of Matt Moody's coming. You know, Matt Moody took a new job. He's the high school principal now at North Cobb High School.
Oh, he is?
He was the AD for years at Kennesaw with Justin Fields, and knows Justin Fields real well, knows that family, and knows Kirby pretty well, because Kirby pretty much lived at Kennesaw High School recruiting Justin Fields. But he took a new job at North Cobb High School, so I wonder if he's going to make a trip with the girls' softball team. Come back home today. I'd like to see him, but
it's been a long time since Coach Moody been here.
Yeah, I used to coach soccer here years ago.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Coach Moody, Coach Harvard, as they call him.
I thought he was the one that was coach. Why would they call him Coach Harvard? You know,
as a young kid, he thought he was going to go to Harvard.
Oh, he did? He thought he was going to
kept sending applications to Harvard. Pat Brown calls him Coach Harvard. Had big dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, think big. That's what I like about him.
Yeah. Well, we did have a former was Wayne County that went to Yale. Yeah, don't know what she's up to these days, but yeah, she went to Yale. She was one of the went to Ivy League.
But now is the principal at North Cobb High School. So.
Well, good. And then moved up from the coach's rank to the management area.
AD. Yeah, he was the AD for years at Kennesaw. So
okay.
Now he's a high school principal.
All right. Well, maybe he'll make it.
I don't know what he's thinking, but anyway.
Thinking about that money. That's what he's thinking about. He's thinking it's always about the money. I think we always talk about that here on the Butch and Bob Show. Follow the money trail, follow the story.
Good guy.
Follow the money trail, follow the motivation.
I still remember that trip we went to New Orleans. Me, him, and his dad, Kermit, when Georgia played Hawaii. That was a good trip. Had a great time. And I said,
you went where?
To New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Yeah. That was the first time I've been to New Orleans after the hurricane came through Katrina. So it was pretty. Still saw a lot of devastation there, but downtown area was good. New Orleans.
Yeah.
I like New Orleans. I said my family lived in New Orleans for years. We got to go back there every summer. Just a lot of fun. A lot of good memories.
But a lot of good memories there in New Orleans?
I'm disappointed they took down Jackson's statue at Jackson Square, though. I was talking to a girl that works for the New Orleans newspaper and asked her, I said, is it true they took down Jackson Square? They took the statue down. She said, yeah. I said, what do they call it? They don't call it Jackson Square.
Why did they take Jackson down?
Because the Confederate, all those, you know, they took all kinds of statues down there in New Orleans. Just like they're trying to talk about they're going to
erase the history.
Stone Mountain. So
yeah.
Hope they don't ever do that. It's just sad, but whatever. But I can't believe. I'm just glad I got the picture. I mean, like I said, we used to go down to Jackson Square every Sunday after church. Get to Coffee de Monde and get those beignets and coffee. And now it's just a tradition when we're in New Orleans. Every Sunday, go to church, drive downtown, Jackson Square, Cafe de Monde, get the beignets and coffee, and then walk around the square, watch all the artists and all the. Man, it's just a beautiful place in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
But they're taking all the color. I just wonder what they call it now. They don't call it Jackson Square. They can't call it Jackson Square.
Jackson was his name?
Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson?
Yeah.
I thought he was Revolutionary War, 1812 or something like that. He wasn't.
I don't think so.
Thought it was Civil War? I thought Andrew Jackson was like War of 1812.
Stonewall
Stonewall Jackson. That's a whole different ballgame.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I just know it's Jackson Square. Got a big statue.
Stonewall Jackson, yeah. That was Civil War, yeah. Well, Bob, you're going to have a busy day. You got softball game, football game, all that kind of stuff going on.
It'll be fun. I said, I'm looking forward to the scrimmage. I said, Wayne County fans are getting excited. Coaches don't want to talk about, how they kind of, they got the coach's mentality, one day at a time, one game at a time.
Right.
But there's a lot of optimism for this football team in this season. It's going to be a good year, I promise you.
Okay.
They're still saying first round state playoff game right here in JC Stadium.
Okay. Bob's prediction.
November 2nd against where County will be for the region championship.
Okay.
So mark that game. If you only come to one game, that's a good one.
I will go to all of them.
November 2nd.
All right, Bob, have a great day. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Murphy Builder Supply on Northeast Broad Street in downtown Jessup. Also brought to you by Jessup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway and Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. Coming up in just a little bit, you're going to have a chance to win a family 4-pack, 4 tickets to Wild Adventures Park over in Valdosta. That's coming up soon, so keep tuned in for your chance to win. 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Yes, and all games will be broadcast. That's right. We'll broadcast all the Wayne County games, including the scrimmage game tonight and the softball game this afternoon, right here on 105.5 FM. You can also hear them around the world on our website at BigDogCountry.com and on your smartphone. All you got to do is go to your favorite app store, type in Big Dog, WIFO. Follow the instructions. The Big Dog logo will come up there on your phone, and you can click on it to hear the morning show between 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Also, Wayne County